My name is Melissa Vestal, and I'm with the Allegheny Educational Foundation. I would like to share with you some information concerning the Allegheny Educational Foundation Scholarship Application. This application is available to all graduating students from Allegheny High School, and that application will be mailed out to you before January 1st. And that is the same every year. Our opening date for our application is January 1st, and then it closes on January 23rd. That's our campaign. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And we do that every year just so that everyone is aware and that we have some consistency with applications. And it's a pretty catchy tune. So it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. That is a very strict deadline with no appeal process. So be sure that you make plans if you plan to fill out our application to go ahead and get that completed way before the 23rd. And like I said, that'll come to you through your email for you to be able to complete. I do suggest that you go into our website and look around a little bit, but under the scholarship tab, there is information about all of our scholarships that you will be applying to via this one application. Currently, there are around 140 scholarships that are available to our graduating students from Allegheny High School, and those fluctuate. It could be more, it could be less, and they also fluctuate as far as amounts, but you'll find out more about that once you are awarded scholarships. So I do suggest you go to our website and check those things out. On the application, there are some required things that you need to have prepared before you start filling out the application. Really just common things: your name, date of birth, some parental information, what field of study you want to go into, any kind of work experience that you might have or volunteer experience that you would like to include in that application. Then there are some things that are optional to complete. And I say optional, but I do want you to understand that with these optional questions, there are some donors, when they come in to review their scholarships, these things are very interesting to them as they review the scholarships. One is a financial information question, and that's a question that's open-ended, and you can put whatever you want to in that question. You can put your FAFSA information if you want to, or if you've got 2 older siblings that are already in school that warrant some financial need, then go ahead and put that in there. But that's totally up to you, and you don't have to put anything. So that's one of our optional questions. Another optional question would be a play artistic endeavors. There's a military question, any connections your family may have to the military, community service question, obstacles that you've overcome that you would like to share with us, meaningful experiences. So those are all optional, as are, you can turn in, if you would like, you can turn in letters of recommendation, not required again, but there is an opportunity for you to put those in if you have those. Also, if you have other documentation, there's a place there where you can put in information that you just want to share with us, maybe some awards, certificates that you've received, or your transcripts from another school that shows that you have really been working hard and you're ready to go on to this next phase. We do have a requirement that you complete the FAFSA, the Federal Student Aid application, because we want you to be funded as well as you can be funded. But what I would like to say is that has to be completed, but it only has to be completed by May, when we sit down and talk with you about what scholarships you've received and how you want us to deal with that, with your checks and where they need to go and things like that. So it does not have to be completed before you turn in this application. The only thing that has to be turned in before January 23rd is the actual application from the Ed Foundation. So you'll be notified at your senior celebration, that probably will happen in April, of what scholarships that you have received, as all seniors are recognized at that celebration. And then we host you to come down and be at a meet and greet with many of our donors will be there, where they can congratulate you on your hard work, and you can thank them for their support. We will meet with you, like I said, in May to talk about your options as far as how things go, and that we will split your check between first semester and second semester, unless we have a discussion and your program warrants something different. But we can talk about that later. So we'll send that in the first part of July. If you have any further questions about the application or just in general, give us a call. Our number is 336-372-5010, and that rings even if we're at schools. That rings wherever we are. Check out our website. We also have an email that Miss Nilo and I both check, AlleghenyEducationalFoundation@gmail.com.